Hello, and welcome into HelenKennard.com. I'm Helen Kennard, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm so happy that you're here. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much. If you're watching from YouTube, thank you so much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me here on Facebook. That way you'll be notified whenever I, go live. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Tonight we've got a really cute card that we're going to be baking, and it's using the Walk in the Forest designer series paper and very cute stamp set, and I just think that's so pretty. And I want to show you how I made the background. I use the embossing folder called Distress Tile to kind of give it that wintry look. Does it look wintry to you? I could have used the snow falling, but I couldn't see it as good, so I went ahead and went with this one. I like it anyway. And then the other thing I used was the metallic enamel. What is it called? Metallic enamel effects. And I don't know if you could see it, but I've added it to the trees. And that's so pretty. Kind of a subtle. I probably made those too big, but I like it. And I bet you do too. So why don't we get started? All right, first thing I wanted to show you was the bears in the designer series paper. Let me put you over here so you can see it. You could punch them out, and that's what I did. So, or we have the stamp set, which are really cute. Oh, that's too much light. The stamp set that's really cute. Hey, Diana, thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. And but anyway, the very cute stamp set is really cute. That we'll be using that. I was going to use Merry Christmas, but I wanted to use the modern label punch, and it didn't fit. So we're going with Warm Wishes, and we could have used the bear. If you don't have the designer series paper, for sure you can use that. And then let me show you how easy it is to punch this out. We're going to go ahead and use this one tonight. There. See how easy that is? And then the other thing I'm going to do is I cut out one of the trees. So I cut out, well, I don't see it, man. What is it? Oh, here it is. This tree. It was in here right there. So I cut that out, and I'm going to cut it out and use that same one. And the reason is because it's using the old olive, and I wanted my card base to be old olive. So it's old olive, and then I matted on the pretty peacock, so it kind of defines it a little bit better. And then this is crumb cake, and I added peacock to it. And then these trees are in pretty peacock. So I added just a little bit around it to give it that extra, separation maybe, I guess. And then, so you could see, so it blends in with the trees and everything. So, anyway, and see, well, anyway. So it was easy to punch him out, but, I'm loving this paper. Really love. You know what? I just used this paper. I've joined a group of demonstrators, and we are doing what we call a co-op. We're all doing, there were 10 of us this month, and we're going to be sending out 10 tutorials, and I use this paper on my tutorial. Isn't it pretty? I just love this paper. And so what I'm doing is everybody that signs up for my newsletter on my, oh, look at that one. Isn't that pretty? Go to my website, www.helenkenner.com, and sign up for my newsletter, and I'll send you all 10 tutorials for free. And please tell your friends who would be interested in that. While I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out because I have to fussy cut this out. And I'm not going to cut all, go into all of the little pieces of it. Most of us don't like fussy cutting. I don't mind it, as long as it's not something really detailed. But when you do cut it out, do you see how I have a little bit of border on it? You want a little bit of a border so that they can see it doesn't look like you've chopped off part of the tree or the limbs. Hey, Naomi. Y'all, thank y'all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm going to have to go get me a fan, y'all. It is so hot. My husband started the heater last week, and I've been hot ever since. This room is on the second floor. So, he is very thin. He has absolutely no fat on him at all. So he's freezing all the time. So it's finally, starting to get warm enough, cool enough in North Carolina to go ahead and start the heater. But y'all, I am just very hot natured. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and use this enamel effects. No, I'm going to wait until I put it on because it will, I don't want to mess up the enamel effects. It's got to have time to dry. But anyway, whew, I don't know if anybody else gets hot like that, but I'm going to have to find me one of those. A lot of my friends have those little itty bitty ones that hang out right beside them. Yeah, that's going to have to be me. And he asked me the other day, did you turn that air conditioner back on? It's like, no. Why is it? He goes, it's just cold up here. He's got like 2 blankets on, watching TV. And I'm not talking thin blankets. I'm talking heavy blankets. So, I don't know. Ooh, I'm going to try to make it. All right. So again, I'm going to have all these measurements on my blog for you guys. I try to get them up the next day. Now these first 2 layers, I'm just going to layer on. Again, I like using the liquid glue when I'm going to do that. Because it's going to, well, not this layer, but the crumb cake layer is going to be really close. So let me see if I can, that looks pretty good. I need to come over just a little bit up there. Oh, how does this dry this fast? Have y'all noticed that? Doesn't matter how much I put on. If I don't quick get it on there and shimmy it down to where I want it, it's already getting dry. All right. This piece I'm going to blend on some pretty peacock with the blender brush. Aw, Naomi, you were so sweet. All right, you want to start off so that you don't have it, blotchy, I guess is the word I'm looking for. What in the world is that? Do y'all see it? I'm going to bring this down most of the way. Of course, I blotch it down at the bottom. You'll act like you don't see that. All right, so now I'm going to put some trees on. And it's just tap, tap, tap in varying heights. So you can kind of see, I want this one over a little bit because I want the big tree to go there. And then I'm going to put a small one right there. All right, what did I do with my... Oh, yay. Ooh, I found it out in my craft room, so I made sure I brought it this time. Try to get it all cleaned up. Yep. Okay. Just tap, tap, tap. Try, it doesn't line up just perfect, but that's okay, right? There. Oh, there. All right. We saw some deer running through our backyard this morning, 2 little ones. And it made me sad because I was like, I don't see their mama anywhere. But anyway, you know, we live out in the country. And a lot of my friends see deer, but these were 2 baby deer. And I think that's what made me so sad about it. All right, let's work on the saying. Tap, tap, tap. Maybe I'll go at this end this time. Yep. And I hope the mama didn't get hit or something. All right. This is the modern label punch. I get my tongue just right. Do y'all do that? Do you have to have like your tongue just right? And oh. Okay. Now I'm going to roll this through my stamp and emboss machine with the distress tile. I don't know if you could see it. I think that makes it look real wintry. One of the things that I love about Stampin' Up! Is they try as much as they can to make everything work out good. So that's one of my favorite things is this line down here that shows you where you need to line it up so it'll be straight. Very easy to emboss. There you go. Oop. See how pretty that is? Okay. Oop. It's heavy. Ooh. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this on with liquid glue. Flat. Oh, let's see. Do I have a tissue? I better put it on first and then worry about that. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what my problem is that I'm taking too long to actually get it on there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oop, now too far. There, that looks good. Okay, let me get that off real quick. Yeah, I don't see it, but I've got it right there. Whew. All right. Our next door neighbors, I think it's a Dalmatian puppy, died yesterday, and that's made me sad today. I'm going to have to make them a sympathy card. They are just, Heather, our next door neighbor, walks that dog every single morning. So I know she is going to miss, she's still walking, but I know she's going to miss it. Should I put it there or back over here? It looks like I got more room there. Okay. All right. Yeah, Stampin' Up! Used to have those, sympathy cards. And I should get one, excuse me, for my friends and neighbors that have puppies or animals or pets, I should say. Oh, there. I'm using the black dimensionals just because I'm wanting it to be, or it's darker. Oop. There. All right, so now I know where the tree is. Let me go ahead and get the enamel, metallic enamel effects. Do you see that? Hey, everybody, say hey so I know you're watching. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start up here. I put 5, and I think I put too much, so I'm going to try not to do too much this time. And it comes out in little, do you see it in little, you don't see it. Let me see. See how when you pull up, it's got that little, ooh, that one's too big. But it sits back down. Excuse me. Ooh. I'm going to have a little coughing. And I'm going to just put these randomly on here. Under his chin, I guess that's not a bad place to put it. There. There you go. Can you see it? It's really, really pretty. And you just set it aside and let it dry. Now, the other day, I don't see my, yeah, I do. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. I took my mat and made little dots, let it dry, and then like that, I just set it on there. Oh. And the next day I came and, good gracious, let me drink something. I told you it was hot in here. I have to open up this door. Yep, that does it. I'm getting me a fan for in here. Ooh. And I came back the next day and these were all dried. And so all I had to do was put a blue dot on the back of them. And I could use them as little dots. Now you can, make lines. You can write your name. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? These come in a set of 3. It's copper, silver, and gold. This one's gold, of course. But I think it's pretty cool. And like I could pick that up the next day after it had all dried. Now I wouldn't do that on this, but if I wanted to put it on a cord or write, or, you know, I could put it on this tree and kind of follow the tree, but I'm not going to because I don't want to mess it up. But I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's card. Sharing always helps me, so it helps my business, so I'd appreciate it if you guys share this. Let me get back in the screen. There. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see everybody next Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And thanks so much for coming by. See you then. Bye-bye.